Here we go. We are live, aka Patters. This is a long time in the making. Now, I just have to be clear. I have to be clear with who you're speaking with, who you're hanging out with. Let's get some lights on this. We got another known as Peter Anthony DeLuca. That's right. You're Dread. You're Judge. I'm here. We're hanging out. Now, let me explain to you what's been going on. About a week ago, I would say a week and 2 days ago, I was on Omer Glitch. I was on his Wednesday Hump Day show. It's a good show, and I enjoy going on all that stuff. Right, we got some good friends there, good hangout sesh, all of those fantastic things. My microphone dropped, my audio, my video and audio dropped. Now, these are browser errors. These are not errors that are associated with the cameras themselves or anything. But I found out that this guy here kept dropping because I had the USB-C cable, or the connection cable, essentially. It just didn't want to cooperate. It didn't want to cooperate because I keep things like this around the drawing table, and the cable had dropped in here while I had one of these within the reach of the length of the cable. So that got replaced. I got tested successfully. Now, there's different grades of those cables. I had to wait until I had some replacements come in, thanks to Amazon. But I did have to make an investment on different types of cables just to ensure I had the right one. So I had to leave. I had some Florida time scheduled. It was just chaotic. But I get back and I'm thinking we're good because I tested. I've been back from Florida since Wednesday. Did about 14 hours of testing, like of straight up true testing, and it kept failing. It failed earlier today. This is the last cable though, and this test was successful. So it's Mike, what's up, buddy? So it's a combination of quite a few things, but it's still like it's good, it's healthy because like we want our equipment to be 110% period whenever we're doing stuff with you guys, because I feel like you guys need the best audio. You deserve the best audio. You deserve the best visuals, and I want to provide that. I want to be that service, that provider, that maybe a little bit of entertainment for you guys as well. Today we're just testing camera one. Tonight, I have to go into the office at 9 o'clock for some after hours work. That can last. That I don't know how long that's going to last. When I get back from that, I want to do a late night show where I can, further test, and I'll test 2 cameras later tonight. But yeah, this is kind of, even me jumping on this now is a little bit tricky, just time wise. Because when I was away, I kind of sometimes I have to make a bet. I have to make a bet that not too much is going to come up. I'm going to be able to get back to work relatively easy. Sometimes I work like sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But also, I left during the heel of a major work crisis. But, we got things to a certain point. But yeah, it was also, things get scheduled, emergencies happen, and you kind of have to get things to a certain point. So tonight, the work I'm doing tonight at the 9 to 5 should overcome that. So I should kind of be back to normal very soon. But that doesn't mean we slow down. Yeah, how was it, Mike? I saw your post. I wanted to respond. Dude, Clearwater, look right here. We got the Clearwater fills right here. It was nice. Now, like I just enjoy watching baseball so much. I really do feel like I'm such a spectator when it comes to that sport. It was cool. Just they had a full lineup They played the Yankees, but the Phils had a full lineup, and it's just fun to see those guys play sometimes. Even though they got blown out, but it's preseason. They always get blown out during preseason. It still made you very, very hopeful for what's to come. So it was a couple days in Clearwater and then a couple days in Tampa. And Tampa was just I love Tampa so much. Like if I could see myself moving anywhere, it would be to Tampa. Like I'm talking downtown. I'm talking Tampa proper. And then yeah, we also spent a little bit of time in St. Pete. So it was full. Like the moving around, the traveling didn't feel uh yeah, didn't feel strenuous or stressful. Was able just to enjoy everything as it came and had we ate a lot, and you guys know I am a big eater. I love uh just ordering up whatever they have on the menu that I know might not be like readily available here in Philly. I Without hesitation I will order. I'm a big what's the table eating. I don't know how you order, Mike, but I I like to order for me, and I like to order for the table. But here we go. Yeah, it's like like again, like we're using this as like a reference. A lot of the times, you guys know my approach. It's like you want the character to come off the page. You want the character to come to life in a way that people may not be familiar with. I feel like that's your obligation a lot of times. Like you have to do that. You're obligated to do that as an illustrator. That should be your position. That should be your take. But Mike, it's great to see you, bud. I always look forward to your warriors here. What I always forget, what is this guy's name? What's that character's name? I used to have his action figure too from I think it was Soda. Who did those original warrior action figures? I'm drawing a blank. All right. Sorry, I am just sometimes you gotta black out a little bit when you're trying to get the right spots hit. All right. Now we still need like a middle gray. Let's see if I have that here. Let's see if we got this guy. Been doing nothing but doing a ton of recording today. Just trying to, add to all my pre-records. We got some cool stuff coming too. Going to be going on a nice Daredevil run for the channel, as which is clear in the last 2 days. Like I essentially came back and got into Daredevil mode. But there's things cooking, good stuff coming. let's see. I always try and keep my color, like I keep my colors separate, which is why it's hard for me to work on pieces like randomly. I kind of have to pick a piece and complete it. Yeah, yeah, right. Like that's what we want, dude. Like we want a little bit of drama in our artwork. We just want things to look alive and look maybe a little bit crazy. That's what I try and do. And while I was away, I don't know if you saw Mike, but I started maybe for the third time my NWO wrestling sketchbook, which I made. I guess like I'm kind of up to 20 pages. It's only a 48-page sketchbook, which is perfect, but it it allows I can kind of like spray paint, so it looks like I can really kill it with some materials that I am very anxious to get back to. And I'm going to try and work on that Wednesday nights. Try and do like a wrestling Thursday. I did that show only one other time. Here we go. And again, too, like we're drawing exaggerations here. We're drawing like fantasies where we're not really too into drawing this guy like Arn model, making him 100% accurate. I think a lot of times too, this might be just with the way how comic book readership is. This might be like the only time some of you out there may ever think about Rage or interact with him, or which is kind of scary, right? Because Rage is such a good character. You think Marvel would always have something new cooking for him, but I guess he is forgotten, right? Like he's of a bygone era now, bygone time in comics. I always feel for the characters. I don't know how you feel, Mike, but I always feel for the characters that disappear or kind of get ignored. And to me, Rage is one of those guys. Like Rage just got memory hold. And I know he's been like I looked up his team affiliations, and I know he's been a part of a couple of teams, but I don't know. Like to me, Rage at this point in Marvel history should be like a focal character. But that's the cool thing with some of these side characters, right? Like we all kind of have our favorites. Oh, you look. Oh, nice. I was kind of, Mike. I was looking. I had a little bit of a window, uh, and I did reach out to someone on Instagram, and I was like, "Hey," I was like, "Do you know, like, do we have any good shops here in Tampa?" And this was like a Floridian, someone I know that kind of lives there. But he's also an artist, and dude, he came back and he's like, "No," he's like, "All the good ones closed during COVID." Uh, he gave me some other recommendations, but yeah, it kind of, like to me, I don't like doing stuff for the channel or like this type of stuff while I'm traveling. I like to kind of separate the two. And but I was, to be honest though, I was a little bit disappointed because I kind of uh looked like there was a good window. There was some decent time to kill. I thought that would have been a good use of time. to kind of maybe get something for Top Cow Tuesday or Wildstorm Wednesday. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's happening with comic shops anymore. It just seems like there's just not many. Period. Right. Yeah, I think Rage is just he's such a cool character in my eyes. And it's awesome too, because when he was first right, he was like New Warriors, but he was so big. Uh he was like a teenager compared to the other Marvel characters. He really is kind of like how Cyborg became this permanent member of New Teen Titans or Teen Titans. He really is like Marvel Cyborg because he's young but insanely strong and powerful and can kind of he can control and change a battle. Like you have to account for him. And to me, that's always goofy when the like kind of when the powerful characters just go, they just kind of go away. Like how does a character that can compete with the Thing or the Hulk, like how does that character just get memory hold? And it's like that's it, buddy. Like you're gone. You had your time in comics, but we don't need you anymore. Thanks for your service. It's just that. I gotta get better lighting in here, right? We're always trying to improve, and I feel like sometimes I get one step up and 10 steps back. So these are screw-in lights. Devil Flyer. What's up, Rex? Rex baby in the house. Rex, I thought I thought you were live. I just saw you. Didn't I just see you like on my I saw that you were live. Oh, Shadowhawk's birthday. Nice. Well, happy birthday, Shad. Is I feel like I got DM him or something. All of you young kids on the social media out there. Just doing some damage here with my Five Below pencil, colored pencils. I'm just trying to make explosive, expressive comics, like or comic inspired artwork here. Just try and go a little bit crazy, have some fun. It's our boy. Now the question is how deep into the coloring do I go? Do I do the background? Do I do the foreground? Well, we already did the foreground. You guys know that. So some of this is like once we're here, I'll go back with like a whiteout and like almost like redo a lot of the highlights and a lot of the pops, as I like to call it. So this might be where we walk away from it. I can add like a little bit more orange, like around here. Right now this is a Target colored pencil. And even here, like hit this with some yellow acrylic. I feel like we are just doing so much here right now. By here I mean so, and that's almost what I want to do now. But maybe let's just get into right. We got to do his face. Let's get some more out going for his grill there. Which it still doesn't focus. I'm also in like a deep focus problem with this camera. Let's see, what do we have here? Let's get a nice brush to do some. There you go. That's another Five Below item. Hoping you guys can see some of that. So for some of this, I need yellow. Let's see if I can grab it real quick. Should have. I got a little bit of this left. We'll see if we can get this out. There you go. Bingo. Well, I'm still happy that we're no errors, right? Like the browser is holding up, the cable's holding up. I don't know what color. I think he has. I don't know what color eyes he has, but I got to do something a little bit more with his eyes. Let's see. Yeah, it's hard to see. Yeah, we'll just give him like blackish eyes. Let's just go in here with some gray. There you go. All right, I think we're at it, but I can't believe we're under 1 hour. AKA Powders, I am so happy to have a normal stream. Confidence somewhat restored. I still need to do further testing. Thanks for everything, guys. Rock and roll. We will end with some graphics. Like